Hi, I'm Susanna Bowling, and this is live from the Hotel Edison. Times Square Chronicles presents. It's Fashion Week. One of the most neglected fashion is for men, and we have Monte
Holland, like the country.
We're going to keep that because, you know, I like it real.
There we go.
And we've got the Tayion collection. Tell us what made you create fashion for men?
Well, I was a high school athlete, and coming from inner city Detroit, I didn't see a lot of men that were dressed to the nines often, except for my coaches when they would come to practice and they would have their coats on and their ties and their cufflinks, and it inspired me to, want to be dressed in a job that did whatever it is they did. And I knew that I wanted to be in the fashion world when I saw those guys. Didn't know what they did, but I knew that I wanted to have something to do with a job that allowed me to dress that way.
Now, your path to fashion took a different detour.
Oh goodness. It's
Can you tell us about that?
an extremely interesting journey. So I'll give you the quick version.
Agreed.
Former athlete, Marine Corps veteran, from Marine Corps to college to graduate school to teaching high school to Anheuser-Busch to Pfizer Pharmaceuticals, where I was the #1 Viagra rep in America. And I left that job to walk into the world of fashion, where I went to a trade show in Las Vegas, and we did extremely well. And I met a celebrity by the name of Steve Harvey, who took an interest in me, introduced me to some people, and that's really how we got into the industry. And from there, there's been no turning back. Because I knew I always wanted to be in fashion, but I really didn't know how to get into it. I took a shot, went to a trade show, did very well, and there's been no looking back ever since 2004.
What designers have inspired you?
Oh goodness, I'm inspired by everything that is fashion, but right off the top of my head, Ralph Lauren has been a huge inspiration to me because his line is real, it's authentic, it's his lifestyle, and that's exactly what my brand is. It's a lifestyle, it's my personal lifestyle. And it's my middle name, by the way. Monte Tayion Holland is my actual name.
That's how I got mixed up on your name, because I was about to say Tayion, and I was like, wait, no,
It's Tayion.
it's Holland.
I've heard it all, Taylon, Tay, but it's Tayion, T-A-Y-I-O-N.
And what is fashion saying this year to you?
So here's what's happening in fashion now. The customer wants his fashion to be an extension of his personality. My clothing is exactly that. Sometimes you want to be bold, other times you want to be laid back, but clean with a twist. So I call my fashion classic with a twist. So where the staple suit was the 2-button notch black suit, that's fine, and there's a place for that. But what we do is that type of look with a twist. It's very Tom Ford-esque. We do a lot of the same fashion characteristics that Tom and Ralph Lauren Purple Label does, at a price.
Is the t-shirt underneath the suit still a big thing?
Well, I personally wear
I like
a t-shirt all the time because I sweat quite a bit, and I just like the idea of that. It makes you feel like it's your arm or under your shirt. So yeah, it is. To me, it is, especially when it's warm. Oddly enough, you put that on to make sure you don't perspire too through your clothes. It's a great look.
I think it's a great look.
It's a great look.
What would you like men to know about fashion that they don't know?
I like men to know that you can be comfortable in your fashion. I like men to know that it's not so much the fabrication or the expensive suits, but rather something that is an extension of your personality as well as properly tailored. You get your suit, you make sure it's properly tailored, and you're already ahead of the game. Now when you start to trim it differently, shirt, tie, hanky, those types of things, that's what sets you apart from everybody else in this fashion race.
And what colors do you find like the colors of the year? Because we go with it.
So you're going to see some very interesting things from me. You're going to see everything from blacks to jacquards to some stripes to bold colors. The reason why you're going to see that is because that's what's in. What's in is whatever you're confident enough to pull off. But we never do ostentatious, but we do, like I said, whatever makes you feel comfortable and bold and confident. And if you feel bold and confident, you're wearing the right color.
It sounds like men are coming out of the closet, so to say, and women are going back in, because this year for women, It's all creams and tans and brown, and Becky is like, oh,
Well, I think men are finally understanding that you can take a piece and you can match this jacket with a different jacket, just pair it with a different vest. And that's what my line is. It's actually 80 to 85% interchangeable. So the collection that you'll find at Macy's, most of the collection is jacket A can tie into pant B can tie into vest C, and so on. So you can exponentially increase your wardrobe. You can style yourself. And it's the proverbial elusive win-win situation. You promote the multiple purchase, you increase foot traffic, and we all know that the internet has almost completely wiped out people visiting the stores. What we've done is we've created a situation where the guy is excited to go in to see what's on the rack now that I can match the suit that I bought last week with, or the jacket that I bought last week or 2 weeks ago with. That's what we've done. We increased foot traffic, we increased the excitement, and we taught the gentleman how to style himself a little bit better.
Do you remember the Gert animal clothing that you matched?
Oh my
animals
goodness,
to the animals?
that's what I call it. I call it Garanimals for grown-ups. That's exactly what I call it. That's what it is. You
I
know?
love Gert animal clothing.
Oh my God, that's exactly what it is. Garanimals for grown-ups.
And what haven't I asked you that you would love our audiences to know about you and Tayion Fashion Collection?
Well, I just want you all to know that my goal is to provide a quality product that's innovative, extremely fashionable, but it's appropriate for all of the moments that matter at a price. And we're passionate about delivering on that promise.
You've heard it here. This week, fashion shows are going on, but this one is for men. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.